Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of First and Last. My name is Josh, and with me this week I've got Joe.
Hey, man.
And Jimmy.
What is up?
What up, boys?
Yeah.
In the house.
In the house.
in the hizzy.
No.
No. I'm so sorry.
You are scaring me, so I guess it is spooky month.
Spooky.
You're scaring me with your rhetoric.
Yeah. Surprise.
I will say, over the past week, it's gotten cooler and it's been rainier.
It's feeling more spooky.
And it is making me
Minnesota.
feel like it's October and spooky month.
Yeah.
It's making me want to watch scarier things now, which I like.
I totally agree, but I've totally done the opposite. I think the only thing I've watched is Beetlejuice because I'd never watched it.
Horrifying.
It's
I've never seen that one. Have I? No.
It's not great. But I will say it does make me want to watch just everything that Willem Dafoe has ever made. He's so fantastic.
Could watch Antichrist. That'll fit in.
Sure.
With,
But probably
with the
several
season?
things. What is the one I feel like you're always talking about?
me?
With Robert with the Patterson?
Oh, the Lighthouse, I believe.
Yeah. Isn't that kind of spooky?
I feel like I
so.
haven't
I haven't
said.
seen it.
I think I've said the word lighthouse in years.
You say it so much.
It can't be
You're
true.
always talking about lighthouses. You've mentioned listeners. Let us know what you mentioned it in the past month. I feel like.
Okay, baby. I mean,
Anyway,
it's a good movie.
that movie. So, get this. I did it again.
Oops.
Damn it. So I just the movie I watched before that was Bram Stoker's Dracula,
Strokers.
That's on my list.
starring Winona Ryder,
Mm-hmm.
which I did not even think about.
Mm-hmm.
And then what's her name? Monica Bellucci.
Oh, Bellucci?
She is like Beetlejuice's ex-wife or something in Beetlejuice.
Mm.
She's like a major character.
She's the Mara
She's-
Vinci's wife in Matrix 2.
Yeah.
That's literally that's when I think when I knew who Monica Bellucci was.
Same.
Yeah.
That's how I
Oh,
knew.
for sure.
Yeah,
Every teen boy.
yeah.
Persephone? Penelope? What was her name
I
in
think it's
that?
Persephone. Yeah.
Persephone, okay. But she's also one of the, she's the main Dracula bride of, there's 3 Dracula's brides in Dracula.
Okay.
Making me want to watch some Bram Stokers.
Yeah. Is that a
Yeah.
intentional? I'm not. Well, let's move on.
I just keep watching these movies that I just
No cut.
watched them in different roles in the previous horror film. It's like a weird Kevin Bacon spooky month I'm doing.
Wait, they're in the lighthouse?
No,
Oh.
they're both in Beetlejuice.
Okay. Yeah.
And they were just both in Dracula.
Gotcha.
Neither one
And
of
then
them.
Michael
are in the
Keaton. No, Michael Keaton was not in Dracula, but that'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
I feel like Willem Dafoe and Batman are in the Lighthouse, and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. Green Goblin
Mm.
and Batman.
Green Goblin and Batman, yeah.
oh man, crossing the streams.
Just Batman's walking around. Ah, ah, ah.
But speaking of which, also because it kind of sounded like the Penguin, Danny DeVito is also in Beetlejuice as
Oh.
a cameo, not
Okay.
not as himself, but a fun little role
Danny DeVito as himself would be pretty good, though.
as the Penguin actually.
So Beetlejuice worth checking out then?
High
Well,
praise.
Catherine O'Hara's really great.
Uh-huh.
Also makes me really want to watch Schitt's Creek all the way through again.
Mm-hmm.
She's fantastic. Although I feel like she's nothing like her original role.
Sure.
But also, I don't know how fleshed out those characters really were
Yeah.
to say that. So, anyway.
Yeah.
It's fun. I don't know. I wouldn't, rush to go see it.
Yeah. If you got time.
I mean,
got
if
time
you
this
haven't seen
October.
it yet, we clearly haven't rushed to go see it. It's been out for quite a while.
Sure.
Is it just
Says
streaming on
last
something?
Spooky month. Yeah, it's on HBO Max right now.
Got it. Yeah. So, clearly not rushing out to get to this, but maybe one day. Probably.
It really just makes me want to watch the first one. That's really what it does. 'Cause that was great.
When Beetlejuice came out, my friend was gonna bring his little brothers to watch that, but neither one of them, Gen Z kids, had seen
The OG.
Beetlejuice,
Mm-hmm.
and so
That makes sense.
I was over at their house and we watched Beetlejuice, and I was like, "This movie slaps, dude! Beetlejuice is so good.
Holds up.
It's so good." And I saw it like a year ago.
Gina Davis,
It's so good. Wild how good it is.
Alec Baldwin, pre-murder.
Pre-murder Alec Baldwin.
Classic.
That's how we define
That's
his
the one we
works.
like.
Yeah. I remember watching that movie as an adult. Like I'd seen it somewhere as a kid, but I'd watched it in the past few years as an adult and realizing like I totally had the plot of this wrong.
Oh.
Like I think I just I think,
Beetlejuice?
yeah, and I think we talked about it on like the Beetlejuice the cartoon podcast, but
Yeah, for
like
for sure.
that's what I remember of Beetlejuice. And in the movie, it's like Beetlejuice is the villain. Like he's like a rogue demon that they're trying to like get him out of the house and shit.
Yeah,
he's like trying to
causing
marry
chaos.
He's like trying to marry a teenager and stuff.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah.
Because it.
But like in the show, it's like, hey, they're buddies. Like Beetlejuice is our fun, spooky friend.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the protagonist.
Yeah.
In the cartoon. Very different.
Yeah. Going away from TV though.
Mm-hmm.
Are we playing spooky video games yet?
Yeah.
A little bit.
I haven't played spooky. I mean, I just fought a giant tar whale in Death Stranding. Is that
That's-
spooky?
That's spooky enough.
I mean,
Thrilling.
it's at least mildly disturbing.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's weird.
I've started playing a game called Doki Doki Literature Club.
Mm.
And it to me it strikes me as a game as like either you know about it and what it's about, or you don't. If you never heard of it.
Correct. I know about it and what it's about. Jimmy, have you ever heard of it?
I feel like we talked about this like maybe off air, but I cannot remember what it was about.
Well, it's one of the. It's the problem is with the game, and you played some of it then, Joe.
I'm a good way through. I think the first run through, I would say.
Okay. It's a visual novel.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it's the best way to describe it at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is a visual novel.
Yeah.
But and just like things happen. But it's one of those. Unfortunately, it's one of those video games where it's like, I can't really tell you what happens.
Yeah, yeah. Even to like hint at like what the horror elements are, it's like, well, you just kind of have to like see it.
All right.
But yeah,
Cool.
so like a visual novel is like you like there's a lot of dialogue and you're like kind of clicking through text boxes, but then there's parts where like you can make decisions on like what you say, or like in this game it's like it's because it's a literature club, you like write poetry, so you get to choose the words that you want to put in your poem, and those decisions affect like which path the game takes. So it's kind of like a choose your own adventure in that way. But like I had started it on like Monday and Claire was like half asleep on the couch when I was playing it, and she kept saying like there's no words, and I was just like, what are you talking about? This game is only words. I'm just like clicking through text and reading.
Nothing but words.
But she meant like there's no like dialogue, like it's all just like
No
all
speaking.
There's no spoken
Yeah,
dialogue.
yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
But yeah. And then
You don't select the words and then someone reads them aloud.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
you read. This is a reading game.
But yeah, so unfortunately
Okay.
I can't say much about it. It's because I don't want to give it away, and it is fairly short. I think I think I'm close to the technical end of it, but like I know you can go back, and because it's a visual novel, you can take different paths and see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
But like last night, like Claire and I had finished watching a movie that we were watching in parts, and like I just sort of like we just sort of sat there a little bit, and then she was like, well, I guess I'll go to bed so you could like hang out with your girlfriends or whatever. And I was like, yeah, if I was just kind of waiting for you to go to bed so that I could play the spooky game.
Nice.
That'd be great. It is just like 4 like just cute little Japanese schoolgirls.
Yeah, it's set up as like a like kind of like a dating visual novel. Like which one are you gonna end up with? And there's a
and
bunch
then
of
you murder them all.
there's a bunch of warnings at the beginning of the game that start out just like warning you, because it is
Because it looks
'cause
cutesy to
it
begin
looks
with.
it looks cutesy, and it's like, hey, by the way, there's gonna be some disturbing images, and like there's all these warnings.
Yeah.
Another one of
This
the
is going to be very different than what you're currently
Yeah.
seeing.
But like another one of the warnings says like, and by the way, all of the characters are above the age of 18, and I'm just like, wait a second.
They are not.
Are they though?
They're definitely not. They're in like high school,
Yeah.
and they're not seniors. I'm pretty sure. I understand why they have like warnings like that, and it's totally
Yeah.
fine. But in a game like this too, sometimes I'm just like, I kind of wish it didn't like warn you about that stuff, because it is like.
Because now you're bracing yourself.
The
for-
twist, or like you know where the narrative goes. It's kind of like, well, you've braced me for a big shock value of what you're offering, which is kind of a bummer. But I
mean, you would know before you played it. You know, word would have gotten out.
It was a pretty solid, good secret, at least I think, when it came. I mean, this is not a new game by any means.
Yeah,
so,
no.
I
I definitely heard about it like a few years back.
Yeah,
like before it was even available to me.
like,
Dookie. What is it?
It's called Pokemon.
oh, you're in the
Spooky Pokemon.
You're in that the graveyard tower in the first one.
Yeah,
where all the Pokemon are dead.
Spookymon Tower.
Not Mute City. What's it? Pallet Town.
That's the where you
That's
start.
the OG town.
Oh, well, then it's not that either.
It's like, it's not Cerulean. It's one of those ones.
Oh man,
I'm trying to remember where the Pokemon Tower is.
it's not one of those that, because one without a gym. Shit, what is it? That's gonna bother me.
The name of the spooky
can,
town
like-
from Pokemon.
It's like on the tip of my tongue.
Well, think about it. Well, I'm gonna play. I haven't started it yet, but it's kind of like the next step of a visual novel is Until Dawn,
Okay.
which is funny enough is they just a movie in 2025 was just released called Until Dawn, based
That's
on the
right.
video game.
Yeah, I saw that, and I was just like, wait, are they gonna do like a choose your own adventure thing in that? And I didn't care enough to look into like what actually happens in the movie.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about the movie. Besides, it might be similar to the game, but I feel like it's not even that similar.
Yeah.
But the game is essentially you go to a cabin, like a bunch of teens go to a cabin, or college kids probably. Actually, they actually are probably all over the age of 18.
All the characters are above the age of 18.
Yeah. And you go to a cabin, and then like spooky shit happens, but you walk around, so it's not a visual novel where you're just sitting.
Yeah,
but
it's not just dialogue. You actually do move around.
You do
and-
move around, and there's maybe some puzzles and stuff, but then there's a lot of decisions to make, and some people may die, and some people may not die. So almost imagine like a kind of a classic like thriller or slasher that via video game. But the best part about Until Dawn, the video game, it came out in 2015, 2014, somewhere around there. And so that was when the stars of this video game, voice actors, Hayden Panettiere, Save the Cheerleader, Save the World, and Mr. Well, he's not Mr. Robot, but Rami Malek,
Oh.
Hell yeah.
Freddie Mercury himself.
His voice in a video game?
Mm-hmm.
Is he playing? He's got to play some sort of weirdo, right?
Oh, man, you made me wheeze. It was so good.
Something weird.
And then Jimmy, I don't know if you recognize the man's name, but Brett Dalton is in this game. And he is what's his name? Grant Ward from Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. So that's a Jimmy call out for him.
Brent Dalton.
So that's the big one I'm planning on right now. And then I haven't played it. I haven't downloaded, but I'm waiting for some multiplayer fun in Dead by Daylight. I think that's what it's called. Which is just like one of you is the killer, and the other people that are playing are like survivors.
That's right. You texted me about that.
And you're trying to like live. And that one has just like a bunch of DLCs where like you can be Ghostface or Chucky or like all kinds of other things. So it's just kind of like a dumb little thing, but it's a horror based game. So
Yeah, sure.
Mhm.
Lavender Town.
Lavender Town.
It's Pokemon Tower.
There's like ghosts in the tower or something?
Yeah.
And
I
graves.
feel like I remember like the
And you have
music
to
being
get
creepy.
the something so that all the ghosts turn into actual Pokemon you can capture or something.
Well, you're there. I can't
'Cause
remember
that's
why you
like
go
where
there. But
Cubone, you like
You-
release like Cubone's
Cubone.
dead mother or some shit.
Well, Cubone wears the skull of its mom on its face.
Sure.
So every Cubone has a dead mom.
Hot.
Right?
Talk about spooky.
Yeah. Like everyone's mom's dead.
But right, and you have to go there to get some like scope or something.
Oh, I was gonna say oscilloscope, but that can't be. It's not.
It's something like that though.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
It's been a long time. Been too long. So I started playing Diablo 4
Mm-hmm.
like I always was meant to do.
Using your bones.
But I'll say this. First of all, it starts with just like a 10-minute just like horror scene. It just starts with a movie.
Mm-hmm.
And it's way like all the Diablos are like it's Diablo. It's about like hell and like demons, and there's some weird shit that happens, and it's like very like heaven and hell kind of spooky in that way. This is like, oh, there's straight up like gore in this like intro like opening video, and then like the first like mission thing, you're like trying to help this town, and then it turns out like you get like drugged and like dragged into a serial killer's like barn, and there's just bodies, just like not even bodies, like body parts around, and you're being like sacrificed or something.
This
It's
isn't
like,
a Diablo game?
it's a Diablo 4.
Jesus.
It's like, holy shit, I guess this is a spooky month game. So yeah, pretty fun so far.
Good times.
There's a lot of like Diablo's all kind of the same of like, you know, you're kind of button mashing, slashing through people and getting your what's your new skill. But yeah. But there's always like more shit that you have to learn and figure out. It's like there's all these skill trees and stuff.
I will say, if anyone likes Resident Evil and old school like PS1-ish games, Crow Country is a fantastic game. That was my spooky game last year. It's
Nice.
really short too, which sometimes is, beneficial for people.
Mhm.
And I'm really bad at
spooky
those,
month.
and I feel like I don't want to play like a survival horror game for like 15 hours.
Sure.
And so you can beat this in like a couple hours.
Mhm.
It's pretty great.
Nice.
So, Joe,
Hey,
what is this podcast? Because it's not a video game podcast.
When we're not talking video games, we talk TV. And we analyze a TV show by watching its first episode. And can you guess? The last episode.
It's a
You
middle-
got it, listeners. It's just like it's like Blue's Clues or something. Where like, can you find the clue? You just pause for a little bit.
Watching a lot of that kind of stuff lately.
But yeah, we pick a TV show and plan to watch the first and last episode. We watch the first episode, do a debrief on what we've seen, what we liked, what we didn't like. We try to make predictions for what we think is going to happen throughout the show by the time we get to the last episode. And then we watch the last episode to see if our wishes came true. We score ourselves, crown a champion. But the champion doesn't really matter, right?
Nope, it matters.
Nope, doesn't matter.
2-time
Doesn't matter until there's a belt involved.
reigning,
Paper champion over here.
reigning, defending season 16 champion.
But yeah, that's our game. And this month, we've been picking spooky shows to go along with our spooky candy.
Ooh. There's candy.
Mm.
Is there candy in this bag?
It's just a bag of just Reese's Pieces.
Hey, nice.
I'm allergic.
Oh, right.
That's the
yeah.
spooky part about it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
real peanut butter in those things. It's kind of surprising, actually. Except for not really, because there's nuts in every candy.
Mm.
Is this a Joe show today?
No.
Oh God, I hope not.
This is a
Okay.
Josh show. It's a Josh
I
show.
was like, oh man, I didn't pick anything.
Joe's like, oh shit.
I know it's not me.
It's a me show. Do you guys remember a nice little horror movie back right when me and Jimmy graduated high school? Joe, you might have been just graduating or in your senior year potentially.
Spice World.
A horror movie.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
No.
Starring Sarah Michelle Gellar. That wasn't and
Scooby Doo?
and
That wasn't Scream.
well, she wasn't in Scream.
She wasn't
Oh.
in Scream.
She
wait.
was in I Know What You Did Last Summer.
Yeah,
but that
that's
was
what I
like
was thinking of.
99.
Yeah. Because then I feel like Scooby Doo was like 2000 or 2001.
I'm not talking about. I'm talking a real horror movie.
Oh, Ju-on or The Grudge?
The Grudge.
The Grudge.
Remember
yeah.
The Grudge?
Grudge. Yeah, sure.
So The Grudge, the
Fantastic movie.
Grudge in 2004 was an American, like reimagining or remake of Ju-on The Grudge
Yeah.
from 2002, I
Yeah.
believe, and then there was multiple Ju-on The Grudges. There was at least 2 of those. And then, God, it looks like The Grudge, the American ones, there was 3 of them.
Okay.
Nice.
But
and
yeah,
and
that
then there was a Grudge in 2019, which seems like it might be some form of other
Okay.
something.
Reboot.
But yeah, that was following after the success of Ringu and then The Ring in America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
Heck yeah.
the girl crawling out of the TV.
Still great.
Man, I've seen one or maybe just both of those movies, The Grudge and Ju-on.
Mhm.
Definitely seen at least one of them, maybe both.
Yeah, I've definitely seen both of the American Grudges,
Mhm.
the first 2 at least. I didn't know there was even a third one.
Yeah.
So the first 2 were in 2004 and 2006.
So we're gonna watch movies tonight?
So tonight we're gonna watch some movies.
There's a Grudge TV show. Is that what you're saying?
So what I'm saying is that on Netflix in 2020. Now I gotta go back because I like
Everyone's
looked.
favorite year of all time.
Definitely a year we all remember.
Yep. On 2020 there was a little show called Ju-on Origins, which
Ooh.
is the like prequel to. It kind of says it's the prequel to the Japanese and the American ones.
Sure.
But I don't. I think
Know how
assuming
true
just
that's
like
gonna be.
that's just because like the American ones were just a remake of the
Yeah,
Japanese
yeah.
ones.
Same
So-
story anyway, yeah.
So Ju-on Origins is a 1-season mini series in 2020 that was on Netflix, which is the kind of prequel to how the house in The Grudge kind of got set up.
Yeah, because it's the Grudge is essentially just it's like a haunted house thing, right? It's like there's like a foreigner who comes to like
I don't even know.
house sit or something.
Well, yeah. So in the Sarah Michelle Gellar one, because I don't remember if I've seen the Japanese Grudge.
Yeah.
I've seen Japanese Ringu for sure.
Yeah, I have that for sure.
But Sarah Michelle Gellar, she either like moves in or she's just like house sitting or something. I
Yeah.
think she just moves. I think she just moves in. I think she's just
Okay.
like there to like be abroad or something.
Sure.
And that house is like cursed and haunted because the family there had originally been murdered.
Mm-hmm.
And then all the family there is just like vengeful spirits now.
Yeah.
And then anybody that comes in, I think it was like the wife, the cat, the kid, like everyone
Yeah,
got killed. And so they're just there hanging out. So presumably this is maybe the story of that family before they all got murdered.
Okay. Yeah, you would think that would be where the origin is.
Yeah. This was a
Yeah.
July 2020. It all came on the same day because it's Netflix, but it's just a 6-episode miniseries of
Oh yeah.
that. And this is Japanese.
Yeah. So subtitles
Or
or dubbed
Yeah,
at the very least.
I don't know how Netflix handles it. So, but it's subtitles are
Interesting.
dubbed, but it's all Japanese actors. So it's definitely supposed to be. Well, there's not all Japanese actors, but mostly Japanese actors.
Hmm.
So, did you ever see The Grudge, Jimmy?
I saw it in theaters, and I don't think, and I can't remember if I saw both the first 2 in theaters or not, but I have not seen them since, for sure.
Mhm.
Like, I do not even remember like the full plot or
yeah.
premise.
There's a haunted house.
Little boy in the ceiling.
Yeah, I remember the little. Yeah,
That's pretty much what everyone. I feel like that's what I remember. It's
kids
like
involved.
the little boy.
I think there's like a thing in the trailer where she's like taking a shower and like while she's like combing through her hair, there's like a hand there or something.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Even though like the Ring was like the lady in the well, and the Grudge was like a little boy, I like for some reason always want to get them confused.
Yeah, I think I'm confusing them in my head, and maybe even throwing a third one in there. I'm not sure.
Terminator.
Probably, yeah. Arnold in which one is he in? The Ring?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just like an age thing, but I remember seeing, because I mean, you said the Grudge movie came out like 2003 or 4 or something.
4, yep.
4. So I'm like 17 by then, and maybe even 18 by the time I'd watch it on DVD. But I remember for The Ring, my first exposure to that was like before the American version had come out. It was like, and again, this was late 90s internet. So like there wasn't full videos. This was just like a animated GIF of the girl like crawling out of the TV.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And like that GIF that I had seen that was probably in super low resolution was like one of the scariest things I'd ever seen.
I also though remember like The Ring and The Grudge being like scary movies. Like legitimately,
Definitely.
like they're like really unnerving.
Yeah.
like they're not.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's jump scares every once in a while on them too, but it's just like everything is like all you want to do is stare over the people's shoulders and like go like what is behind them.
Yeah.
Because like there was a lot of like weird shit going on in the background and stuff.
I remember a friend of ours physically hurting me when we watched this movie in theaters, just grabbing on so hard, like jump scares.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that like takes you like that takes you out of it or like just also like or freaks you out more, know, depending on I guess who's doing it.
I also remember that theater was absolutely packed. I remember more about the experience than I do about the film.
Well, let's see if this first episode will jog your memory somehow. It doesn't have a name. It's just called episode 1. So
Sure.
So well, that's at least what Wikipedia and IMDb say. Maybe there's a actual title in the show itself. So we're gonna watch first episode of Ju-on Origins, and we'll be back. And we're back. We're done with the first episode of Ju-on Origins. Do you have a write-up, Jimmy?
Sure do. Episode 1. In 1988, paranormal investigator Yasuo appears in a talk show featuring actress Haruka Hanjo, who relates a personal experience with the supernatural. Haruka's boyfriend, Tetsuya, is scouting for a potential house to move into upon marrying her. After a visit to one particular house, a woman in white carrying a baby begins haunting him. High school student Kiyomi transfers to a new school upon the urging of her abusive mother, Mina. Kiyomi is invited by her newfound friends, Yoshi and Mai, to go to the same house visited by Tetsuya. The girls, I guess I didn't realize that. I mean, I assumed that, but I didn't know that we knew that.
That it's the same house, yeah.
The girls are joined by Yudai, a male student from a neighboring school. It is revealed that Yoshi and Mai are luring Kiyomi to be raped by Yudai. So that's kind of some big points. We have this, what did you call him, Josh? Like a spiritual...
Oh, paranormal researcher?
Thank you. Paranormal researcher guy. And there's some show that he is involved with, and this actress is on there, and she recorded some footsteps onto a tape, and he's trying to figure out, like, are they words, or what is this sounds that are on the tape? And then we have the mom and daughter at this new school. So something went down there. That's a terrible relationship.
Yeah. Was it
Clearly.
Kiyomi?
Yeah.
Kiyomi was at a new school. Well, and her mom was like, so when she got there, her mom was like crying. She's like, oh, we had to go to the school and it's my fault.
Yeah.
Talking to like the teacher and stuff. And then when Kiyomi got home from school,
And Kiyomi was kind of like looking through the window, watching her mom do all that and kind of rolling her eyes at it.
yeah. Well, because clearly her someone's lying about something, because when she got home, then her mom was like, "You seduced your father."
Yeah.
And it's like, wait, what?
Yeah, and called her a whore.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Really trying to save face. That's probably why Kiyomi was. And I'm like, I mean, number one, I guess if you're pursuing your father, it's pretty damn gross. But if it like worked, then your father is trash.
Sure. But I
Right.
mean, she probably didn't seduce her father.
She probably did not.
Yeah, probably not.
It's not how that usually works.
Yeah, her father was probably disgusting and at max. And now she is getting sexually abused again by somebody else
Mm-hmm.
at her brand new school, like 2 days in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we go to the Grudge house, or as the kids call it, the Cat Mansion,
The Cat Mansion.
Yeah. It's fun.
which is interesting because I kind of remember in the Grudge movie, like, that little ghost boy don't like cats.
Is that the house? I don't remember it. I feel like I have a different house in my head, but maybe I'm thinking of a different movie.
I mean, it might be a replica house from like the Japanese version.
Oh, that's a good point.
You
I
know.
haven't seen Ju-on.
It's supposed to be that house.
It is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're for sure.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, these are the origins.
Sure. I just didn't know if, the origins were saying, yeah. I
Like
don't
they
know.
haunted the same house, or like it moved somewhere else. Or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, obviously they do something, because if Tetsuya went and looked at the house and he left, he like got followed or something.
Yeah, I think that's the
Mhm.
part that threw me is so then later Tetsuya and what's the girlfriend's name?
Haruka.
Yeah, they're back at his apartment and the ghost is there.
Yeah.
So what are we saying? What are the rules?
Yeah, I feel
What
like
are the rules?
have we had this discussion before, or was it
About the
different
Grudge?
about ghosts in general? About like, do they haunt places, or do they
We've
haunt
for sure.
houses, or did I see this in a movie?
I think we've talked about this.
I'm sure we talked about it back in
Probably about once a year.
Yeah.
back when we watched like
I feel like
Supernatural and stuff.
Maybe it was like in The Conjuring or something, where
Mm.
like I feel like it was in some horror movie that I saw where there was like they were saying that like ghosts don't haunt like people; they typically just like haunt spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Not these ghosts.
these ghosts; they travel.
Well, and in
Not the curse.
Supernatural,
Ghosts.
they're often connected to like an item
Okay.
kind of thing, and they have to like they can't kill the ghost itself. They like they destroy like the item that they were attached to.
Yeah.
And
That's
then that
interesting.
gets
I
rid
like
of it.
that.
So, but it's not. It's usually not
Kind
people.
of a Day of the Dead kind of a thing.
It's
Just
not.
spaces or things.
Yeah, it's normally not like people, because demons possess people.
True.
But like once again, I think it's
Ghosts just
The-
kind of stay out of that.
the rules of Ghost maybe have a general thing, but I think they obviously change between like art, like thing to thing,
Yeah.
Because like if you ask someone what like a vampire, what are the rules for vampires? There's general rules, but like Twilight, they can just go outside.
Yeah.
Like
Because if we're going off spaces, like the house that I live in was built in 1907. Like that's over a century ago. Like there's got to be something there, right?
Somebody was murdered in there.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, my house is like the house we're in right now is like 70 years old.
Yeah.
Like
It's got to be.
Yeah, sure.
They're just playing the odds. There's got to be an angry dead person.
Nobody got murdered in here. Come on.
right? Or even if not murdered here, there's someone that got murdered. Just like I'm just gonna go back home.
Yeah, sure.
Like if I were a ghost, like I just want to go somewhere comfortable. I don't want to just haunt the place where I was murdered.
Yeah. Can haunt these like woods.
Yeah.
After like 5 years, like no one comes.
You get murdered at like a Taco Bell.
No
It
one's-
sucks.
Yeah. Oh man.
unless you love Baja Blast.
Yeah, do you get unlimited
But you can
Baja
never
Blast?
taste it.
Just go straight through you.
Flows right through your chin.
That's kind of Taco Bell anyway.
Excellent.
Good setup.
The only thing or like characters we haven't talked about is this one little girl, this quick quick little beat we had in between kind of the main two plots here, where a guy's in his car driving, and then we see there's a little girl next to him, and I don't even remember what they were talking about. It seemed like a pretty normal.
He was listening to like a. They were listening
Was
to
he
like
listening
a.
to the show or something?
No, they were listening to an audio cassette,
Yeah, of like something paranormal, right? And she was like, "That's scary,"
and
took
she
it out.
and she popped it out.
Oh yeah.
And then he like just stopped in the middle of the road.
And then he just stopped and started beating her, presumably.
Yes.
Mhm.
Pretty effed. And then we saw a news reel of pretty sure is that girl is like missing.
They showed a picture of her on the TV too, and it was that girl.
And then there was like a thing, like an alley or something where she was seen with like someone else. I don't know. It all happened very fast, and then we never saw anything else about it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
interesting to see if we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah, we will see.
Anything else?
What again was the literal translation of Ju-on?
Curse. Let's see. Jew was curse, and
Uh-huh.
on was grudge or resentment.
Oh, resentment.
the resentment
okay.
curse.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is the dead person resentful and doing the cursing? Is that?
I guess. I guess I just thought like that this would be the origin story of the ghosts, like kind of like what you're saying of like you thought it was a family who was murdered in that house, so like maybe this would be the story of that family, but it's like no, we're here and it's like there's ghosts already.
There's ghosts already, and clearly terrible shit has happened to them. Although we really just saw the one. Mostly in this, we saw the one ghost, and we don't know anything about it, and it didn't seem to hurt anyone yet. We just saw a bunch of really terrible people.
Yeah, we saw things happen. Terrible things happen to actual people.
Yeah. By and from to people. Not the ghosts at all.
No.
They're just reaching out for
the
help.
The real demons were the people we met along the way.
So true.
Dear God.
So yeah, clearly a mystery box show. I don't know where it's gonna go from here, which made it tough to make predictions. Was it spooky?
A little bit.
Spooky.
It was shocking.
Shocking.
Give it that.
Scary, maybe not yet.
Scary, no. No, I wasn't. But, I mean, some people would find this terrifying. I assume.
Sure.
But we're jaded.
Jaded.
That's the one we are. I mean, vibe check. I like the vibes of the show. Like, even before we watched it in the first part, I said, like, you know, in The Grudge, you had to, like, watch over the shoulders and kind of, like, do it. And it was a little bit more on the nose where when the one guy, when Haruka came home, and her and Tetsuya heard, like, noises in the other room. And then he went in to investigate. Then the door was, like, kind of half open, and he, like, walked by the open closet. And then instead of, like, seeing the person, like, in the closet right away, it kind of, like, he walked out of frame. Then it kind of zoomed in. So it wasn't as much of, like, you didn't have to pay as much of attention. But there was a couple times when he was in the house originally, you saw the lady
the very
just,
first
like,
time we saw her
standing in the background, pretty much, just being terrifying.
She's holding a baby, right?
That or
because here's
maybe a bundle of rags.
Because the thing I clued in on before we saw her was that when we had this like flashback of him walking through the house, he walked by a sink, and like the camera stayed on the sink as he kept going, and in my brain was like, did like someone drown a baby in that sink?
Oh my god!
And then we saw a lady holding a bundle of something.
Someone might have drowned a baby in that sink. That's quite possible.
I'm remembering now that the conversation we had about ghost haunting places was from when we watched The Ghost Whisperer.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, because that show had no rules. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They had to make a rule at least.
God, I forgot about that one. I thought you were gonna say the that like reality show we watched.
Oh, the like Ghost Bros or whatever.
Yeah.
No, it was Jennifer Love Hewitt telling us that ghosts only haunt places.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, yeah. And then it like didn't in the end, right? Like in the last episode, that ghost like didn't haunt a place.
Yeah, it was like it had broken out or something.
Yeah.
Broke the rules.
That's right. Well, by the end, he ran out of ideas. I guess they can do whatever. Okay. Do you guys feel like this feels like the Grudge, the Ju-on, from what you remember?
I mean, the Grudge, it was a lot of that weird little kid crouching down, being in like a little corner, staring out and stuff.
Yeah.
I the vibe a little bit gives that to me with the whole like kind of ghosts in the background and kind of like spooky weird stuff, but it does seem. The problem is I can only really remember the American one. So if I had seen the Japanese Ju-on, I can't really recall. But it's a little bit more like rough. Rough isn't the right word. But like there's like a.
It's not like fully formed. Is that what you're saying?
I'm just like no. It's just like a little bit more like gritty. Like
oh, sure.
The like potential rape of a high school student who like whatever, and then. There was one other thing that happened the dude stealing the child and hitting the kid and the kid like screaming and stuff.
That was like the first like shocking like what the fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
That came out of nowhere. We just all of a sudden we're in the car with this like happy little dad and daughter. And then all of a sudden the shot is from outside the car and just sort of the shadow and the car like rocking and just the audio, which is a great way to do it, but I hated it.
yeah
In the way that's like clearly meant to be shocking. Here's I don't even know how to like make this a prediction, but this is what I think is happening is that we're gonna see like these people are dead, right? And then we're going to see them as the cursing like ghosts.
Wait, which people are dead?
The people who were probably maybe just the little girl and the school girl. I'm forgetting everyone's names again.
Mm-hmm.
Kiyomi.
So, yeah, the people that are experiencing this trauma in this episode are gonna become the ghosts.
And we're gonna and then Yasuo is gonna find that these like cursed ghosts are like this is the Grudge thing. This is how it begins. Is that these horrible things happen to them, and it's not. Yeah, we realize it's more of a universe. It's not just a house with Sarah Michelle Gellar in it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the after echoes of this trauma that happens.
He's going to be inspecting the Yatsuki? Whoever.
I don't know who Yasuki is.
That's not what I'm trying to say.
The paranormal guy?
Tetsuya.
Okay.
Too dyslexic for this language. I just flip all the things around.
Tetsuya is the guy who's dating Haruka.
Yes. Yeah. I think because now he's investigating. Like he shows up at the guy's work, and because the girlfriend after the show is like, something went down at this house. Like I've left. He won't say what it was that happened. He just said we had to leave. And then he goes and tracks down the dude. Then he won't tell him what happened. He just says, "Don't go there." And then we find the ghost at the apartment. So I think he's going to be investigating the stuff and kind of maybe try to learn more about this house and what happened in there and learn about this lady. But then maybe we'll have the ghost of Kiyomi, and he'll learn this is a whole unrelated thing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Just the fact that we didn't see a ton of actual like ghosties, but we saw a lot of horrible things happening to people
Yeah.
that you would be resentful for
Right.
having happen. Yeah.
That's
That's how I would haunt someone when they murdered me.
Sure. The other angle that like I thought would happen is like that they're setting up these terrible people to then be like haunted by ghosts. The
be
perpetrators
grudged
of
upon.
the
Ooh, I like that too.
the perpetrators of the trauma would then be kind of set up to be the victims of the haunting. But
But
I
why
don't
Sarah Michelle? You know?
yeah, what did she do wrong?
Well, I think the house itself, it seems like the ghosts are already in that house.
Yeah.
So like the Grudge ghosts are already there potentially.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know why. I mean, Origins may be
it's not
throwing us
anymore,
off
'cause
because it's already been. It seems like they've already originated and
Yeah.
they're already there, but it's just a
They've
prequel.
been grudging.
They've been grudging, baby. But they're there, and then these people come in. Like Sarah Michelle Gellar comes in, and then she's just like haunted by these ghosts until she ends up getting killed
Mm-hmm.
at the beginning of the second film.
Spoiler.
Spoiler for the beginning of Grudge 2.
Well, they couldn't afford her twice. She's getting too big.
Yeah.
Got to give her
Alright.
that Buffy money, and they couldn't handle it.
Yeah, I wonder what she's up to now.
Just hanging out with Freddie Prinze.
Chilling.
She had a pretty active Instagram at one point.
That's too bad.
Just like exactly what you'd expect. Just kind of.
Buffy memes. Sarah Michelle.
I wish.
That's what I would assume. Yeah, in general, I think it was interesting. I'd be into watching another one. Luckily, we are, but but I think it's piqued my interest. It's a little bit more grittier than I thought it was going to be, but it's probably because it's obviously Japanese made, and
Yeah, I imagine the original, like the actual Ju-on is more gritty than the Grudge is.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, like with these miniseries like this, it's kind of like one of two things happens. It's like, oh, it's so short. It's only 4 more episodes. I might as well finish it because it was great. Or it's like, it's so short that we saw 2 episodes, we saw a third of it, and now I don't need to watch the rest of it. You know?
Yeah. Well, I think there's only 6 episodes in this.
Yeah.
So
they're like 30 minutes each.
yeah.
So it'd be nothing to do it. But
I mean, I still haven't finished Over the Garden Wall.
yeah. Oh God, dude, that's a travesty.
Which is like what, 12
that's
episodes,
just
like 10
on,
minutes
that's
long.
just you're missing out.
It's actually shorter than all of this show.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I
I'm gonna
know.
go home and watch that after this.
I was writing down all of our episodes today, trying to figure something out, and I was like Over the Garden Wall, and I was like, I should probably finish that one day.
Yeah, working on spreadsheets that I already made, but no one can read them.
I looked at that spreadsheet and I was not following it, so I made my own.
God damn it.
I made a very clear spreadsheet that everyone can follow.
Okay, but once I explained it to you, you knew what was going on
Yeah,
on my spreadsheet.
but like, I mean, you didn't put a legend on it, so I didn't know what was going on.
No, I did not.
Holder of the truth over here.
If you were making a treasure map,
This is not.
did you put a legend on it
Maybe.
so other people could figure it out?
Yeah, in the
Want
bottom,
people to find your treasure or
Fuck
what?
no.
at the bottom, I would write X, and I would write
This
equals
is my-
the spot.
Yeah.
Okay, if you can't figure that out, don't deserve that treasure.
That's fair. Should we predict things?
Yeah.
Yep.
I got 4. Yeah, well, this is a good. You said it already, but yeah, this is hard to predict what's going on,
Yeah.
like what is going to happen. So I just kind of picked kind of random things. I said a cat meows at a ghost. Because I don't think I remember in the
Oh,
Grudge,
I
like
like
cats
that.
don't like ghosts.
Oh.
I meant meow as in
that.
like I said meow, but I meant like kind of like hisses.
probably
like, kinda-
hissing.
So the cats were a callback?
Oh, because
I
they
do not remember
they're
that.
calling the empty Grudge house the cat mansion. So
Yeah.
And I was surprised
yeah.
I was surprised when she brought that cat in to the house that it didn't like freak out. So I don't know. But so I think a
Because
cat
the ghost was at the apartment at the time.
Oh yeah, possibly. So a cat like meows, hisses at a ghost or whatever. Number 2, I think Natsuki, the little girl. I think we get like a flash forward or a forward of her, maybe like a teenage or adult version of her. So I think she like survived, and we get to see her trauma for a hot minute.
Like it?
Her adult trauma. I think Haruka is back on Ghost TV. Like she was on that like ghost panel show or whatever that she was on at the beginning. Or maybe it was just news. I don't know what it was, but like it was a panel of ghost people talking about ghosts. So I think she's back on TV like talking about ghosts with people again.
Okay. Wait, who?
Haruka, the girlfriend.
Yep.
And then I think Kiyomi, the student, I think she kills.
Nice.
Kiyomi kills. Some alliteration for you.
I would watch that movie.
Kiyomi
kills. I have that Tetsuya is dead. R.I.P.
Ooh.
Oh,
okay.
too bad.
Yeah, I think it's just too much to have like a happy couple in this. Like, especially with all the trauma gone on so far, I think he's gone.
Yeah.
I think Kiyomi can fly. Would you watch Kiyomi Flies?
Yeah, probably.
The sequel?
Yeah. I think in trying to like clear the spirits out of the cat mansion, I think there's an attempted seance. I say attempted because I don't think it ends up being successful.
Okay.
Because obviously the grudge continues, but I think they attempt a seance.
Okay.
And then my last one is that we get a Sarah Michelle Gellar voice or image cameo. I don't think that she full on acts in it, but I wouldn't be surprised if she shows up in voiceover, or if they just like show a picture of like, oh, now this woman's gonna move into the house or something.
Yeah, they just hit her up and are like, hey, from your house during the pandemic right now, could you just be like,
snap a pic?
Be like, hey, I'm gonna like say like I'm moving to Japan. Or something like
Yeah. Just record this line real quick. You could just say it in your iPhone. We'll clean it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. Jimmy, we got.
Okay. My first one is that I have that the house is someone tries to set the house on fire.
Okay.
I thought about that too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
My
If the
one
seance,
callback I can remember.
if the seance doesn't work, just burn it down.
Yeah. And then my number 2 is that I think Kiyomi
kills.
I think Kiyomi survives. Like I think she's like our Sarah Michelle.
Okay.
I think that's what they're trying to do.
Oh, she dies in the second one.
Yeah. Then my number 3 is that I have like 3+ undead, like ghosties.
Okay. 3 or more.
And then
If she doesn't unwrap that burrito, we don't know there's a ghost baby. I want to point that out right now. If there's two ghosts in that, well, she's just
not a 2-for-1,
and she's just walking around holding
unless we see it.
A bundle of cloth. We don't know that that's a ghost
if
baby.
we don't see it, I assume the little Natsuki girl is basically the little boy from the first one.
Oh, okay.
But that's where my brain wants to go now with the thought of that these people will become from the first episode will become ghosties.
Sure.
And I just she just looks like she'd be perfect for it. And then my last one is just that oh my gosh, did I not write his name down?
Who? Describe him to us.
The first guy.
The paranormal research guy?
Yasuo. That he's basically that it's him and Kiyomi who are trying to figure stuff out. He's the detective, that these two are the survivors.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel like he's dead and dead. right?
Could be. He's either dead immediately or he's the plot device.
Yeah. He's the one that tells them how ghosts work throughout the
He's the one who's going to tell us what the origins are.
Yeah. Let me tell you about the Ju-on origins.
Yeah.
I'm talking. Okay, well, let's watch the last episode. I think it's just called episode 6. So, we're going to watch that, and we'll be back. And we're back. We're done with the final episode of Ju-on Origins. You got a write-up, Jimmy?
In 97, the cursed house was sold to Yusaku and Tomoko Morozumi. The two initially refused to heed Otojima's warning about the danger of the house. That's Yasuo, the original paranormal guy. Otojima. But later asked for his help after experiencing visions of the Haida murders, where it is revealed that Tomoko was the woman who invited Kaichi for dinner. Did we see that? I'm not sure I'm following that part. Anyway, Otojima and Haruka summon Michiko to conduct another seance, this time in the house's attic. Tomoko is terrorized by Tsunada's spirit and sent to the hospital. Michiko's seance ends with her meeting the woman in white, causing her to scream in horror. It is then revealed that the house has a mechanism in case the people who inhabit it do not succumb to violence. When Yusaku attempts to leave house, he spontaneously explodes.
That was a mechanism?
A mechanism because he wasn't screaming himself to death and he just left of his own volition. Apparently the house can just kill you.
Okay, I did not understand what the hell happened to him. I thought he got ghost burned, but
that's what
melted,
the wiki says. I don't know, man.
The house has a mechanism. Maybe that's explained in a different episode. I don't recall that from the American Grudge, that people just will poof. So that's very interesting.
Yeah, well, so does the house. Okay, I'll finish the thing first.
Yeah.
Toshiki wakes up from his coma and, to her surprise, communicates with Kimi. The episode ends with Haruka burying the cassette tape containing the talk show interview with Otojima in the cursed house's backyard. When she is about to leave, Tsunada grabs her from behind. So, yeah.
Just seems
several years later.
Seems like there is a lot of dead people in that house, being very violent to anyone that looks in that house's direction, basically.
Yep.
But apparently the house has a mechanism, I guess, to keep the ghosts. Well, I don't know how
I feel about that rule.
How does that make sense? So, Yasuke was trying to leave the house, but he had a different ghost person on him or something. He looked like a different guy from the house. Because Yasuo was watching him.
When he saw him, yeah.
And so they were watching something else, and then the ghost poofed away.
Uh-huh.
And
he was still there.
And then Yasuke was still there, and then he spontaneously combusted.
He turned and saw a little boy in the window.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
And the window was shaking, and then he just blew up.
Is the mechanism the little boy that can spontaneously combust humans that are on the sidewalk walking by the house?
I don't know.
That house is just in the middle of a city.
Mm-hmm.
Just there is an insanely devilish killer house just sitting in the middle of wherever they are. I don't know where they are. I don't know if they're in Tokyo or
Tokyo.
wherever.
I think, right?
Are they in Tokyo?
I thought so.
Yeah, they probably are.
That's the only city in Japan, right?
Yeah, that's the only one.
No, I feel like the Grudge was in Tokyo, at least.
I mean, this is the Grudge. Technically.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Is it a real rule of this house that we're just learning? because no one else really like dies. They just get like freaked out until they're dead or comatose or something.
Yeah.
Is that true?
Besides him, besides Yusuke, I don't think
Is that true of the Grudge too?
anybody died. No, I think people die in the Grudge.
I feel like they have to.
I mean, Sarah Michelle Gellar dies in the Grudge too.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, but how?
Little ghost boy kills her. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Hmm.
But I'm also like thinking about all these people now, like all the people. Oh, where did the paranormal, like the medium lady go? Like the ghost medium, Mimiko? I don't remember what her name was, but
It seemed like she was a ghost by the end of this.
at the end,
If
was that
was
her
that.
like watching?
I thought so. Laughing maniacally.
Yeah.
It certainly wasn't a real person. So if it was anything, it was her ghost or someone's ghost.
It was, yeah, that was weird. I'm just trying to think of like who actually we saw die in this at all. And yeah, it was only the dude who spontaneously combusted is who we officially saw die.
Because we saw like ghosts or like undead things die
Yeah, yeah.
quite a bit. But then like the humans in the scene were still alive. They were either like the pregnant lady who's just now in the hospital freaking out.
They'd probably be freaking out.
Hmm.
And then all the other people that weren't just gone from the first episode were alive in here. Well, the two of them, Haruka and Yasuo.
Yasuo. Nailed it.
Way to go. Yeah. It's kind of interesting because it's all like none of this made sense like whatsoever. But like I still kind of dig the vibes, like when when Haruka was with the pregnant woman, Tomoko, I believe was her name, and watching her while they were doing like the seance upstairs, and the dude came in, and then it like switched to black and white, and then it was like a murder scene, and it was like really violent and like bloody and stuff, but it was like the other people then too. That was really cool though. Like, it was like a really cool, especially for like that'd be a good horror movie scene, you know?
Yeah.
And it would have been even better if we would have had any clue what was going on. But but like the vibes and the like the imagery and stuff was pretty scary. Ghoulish, if you will.
Very ghoulish, yeah.
What do you think, Joe?
I mean, mostly what you guys said. Kind of just lost and trying to figure.
We missed some things.
It's kind of abrupt at the end too, where like I thought there'd be some more finality, but it just kind of ends on like a cliffhanger, as in like what's gonna happen in the next episode.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was surprised when like the credits hit. Didn't think it was gonna end that way.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna lead more like it was gonna be more final like this, or at least maybe very clearly lead into like
The
now the first Grudge starts. Now Ju-on starts. You know.
Well, and you said during this episode, so we saw that it was 1997 in this episode, and the Grudge, or
the movie came out in
Ju-on.
Ju-on Grudge came out in 98.
In 98. So seemingly we're kind of running right up.
Yeah, and presumably, I
Probably
guess
the last people in the house before that.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of like, maybe it's gonna do it like that, but maybe it did, and we just don't know. This is making me think that maybe this month I watch some Grudges.
Nice.
And I can tell everybody about the Grudge cinematic universe, the GCU.
Explain
Please
it all
do.
to us.
I think, yeah, obviously, like, we missed some of the lore that would have made these, like, killings, like, visions or whatever we saw made sense. I forgot, that's a thing in the Grudge, too, right? We saw there were some, like, visions.
Yeah, well, because, like, Sarah Michelle Gellar was trying to, like, solve the... I feel like the every ghost in this show was so much more violent potentially than anything that Sarah Michelle Gellar ran into in The Grudge, considering she didn't even die in the first movie.
Fair.
And I feel like anybody that looked at that house, I can't believe like Haruka is alive. So I guess they do want to get like shit solved in a way.
Because we had, first of all, maybe it was just 2, but we had the wiki says the Haida murders, Haida murders, which it says was there's like 3 people that this couple had visions of after Yasuo tried to warn them.
Mm-hmm.
And like a couple dead, one hanging and one dead on the floor, and a guy had just like walked by totally soaked in blood before that. So that seems like one thing. Didn't seem connected to this Sonata guy and the pregnant lady who she's like, I'm assuming, is she the like woman in white that's wanting to connect with her baby?
The baby, you mean the bundle of rags?
The bundle of rags
that she buried in the yard. Yeah. Well, I think that's the thing is, I don't
know, man.
It's confusing for what we've seen, but I think this bodes well because it's like if like one thing happens to a family in a bad house, then it's like another family comes and more murders happen and whatever, and now they just have a million ghosts to play off of. But the problem is jumping in at the end was like, what are these ghosts? You know. So we are definitely as far as
too many ghosts.
Maybe a first and last. This last one was a little too. Even the only 4 episodes that we didn't see. Like it was not. It's the gap was too big for us to catch on to what was going on. But I'm interested, and that's what counts, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the friends we made along the way.
For sure. You gonna watch this show?
Probably not.
Cool.
I'll probably try to see if I can't find Japanese versions of The Grudge somewhere and watch those, and then maybe come back and watch this. Because that would be how it was made. So to try to have some context. Yeah.
I'm just trying to look quick to see if. Oh wait, the 2019 Grudge is nowhere.
I
don't know anything about that one.
I didn't even know it existed, so we'll find it. Trust me, we'll find it.
All right.
If we got to, we'll find it.
And then 04 was the. Oh, it's on Tubi.
There you go. Should we see how we did?
Yeah.
Joe, you went first, right?
I think you did.
Yeah, well, okay, I did. Well, I didn't do great. Starting my championship run off well. A cat meows at a ghost. Was there even cats?
I didn't see a single cat.
I heard there was a meowing.
Oh, there was a meowing, then it didn't turn to a baby crying?
Yeah, I think so. Might have been a ghost cat.
Yeah, it was not what I intended. It said we see Natsuki in the future, and she's just not there. She wasn't around, so who knows what happened to that little girl.
Yeah.
Hopefully they got her before the 24 hours was up.
No, she did.
I said Haruka is back on Ghost TV, but she's just like she wasn't on Ghost TV. She's just like a paranormal researcher now.
Yeah.
She didn't give up her Ghost TV, like audio cassette or whatever, but she wasn't on there, so no point there either. And then number 4, I said Kiyomi kills, but Kiyomi was not around either. So 0.
No.
Mm-hmm. I had that Tetsuya is dead, but we didn't really see him, or they didn't mention him.
Yeah, he's probably dead.
So probably dead.
Probably dead, but inconclusive. Kiyomi can fly, and again, no Kiyomi. An attempted seance, and yes, for sure.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
And then Sarah Michelle Gellar cameo, and no trace of Sarah Michelle Gellar.
No.
So
Yeah.
just the 1 point for the seance.
I wanted you to get 2 points because I really wanted to that Kiyomi can fly would be the that we learned that she became like a pilot.
Yeah, she can fly now.
All right. There was no house on fire.
Nope. I can't not
Well,
believe they didn't try to burn down that house.
Right. Someone should have tried to burn it down.
Yeah.
Come on. Then I had that Kiyomi survives, that she was going to be the Sarah Michelle, but really Haruka was kind of the Sarah Michelle.
Yep.
So no point there either. But then I had 3+ undead, and I lost count. There was so many
So many
ghosties,
Oh, yeah.
so many dead and undead. And then that Yasuo was like the guy, and he was the guy. He was the dude.
Wait, what was the?
It was that Yasuo was like the plot device that.
Oh, okay, sure, yeah. He definitely was the dude.
I can't believe that's one that I got.
Yeah. Everybody else was needed to go act somewhere else in 2020. They were busy.
He reminds me of that character. What movie is that where they call him Charlie Brown? Is that a Kill Bill or something?
I know what you're talking about. That rang
You know what I'm talking about?
That sparked a neuron somewhere in the back of my brain.
Oh, man.
I don't think it's Kill Bill though.
No. That's going to bother me.
Well, listeners, if you know what the hell Jimmy's talking about, you can hit us up at F&L on the Gmail, on the Twitter, and on the Instagram. You can also send us show suggestions. There's one more episode of Spooky Month left next week. So let us know what you want to see, or just tell us stuff about the ghosts of the Grudge. Because God, we really need help understanding what's going on. But thank you for listening. We'll see you again for one more spooky show next week. Goodbye. That is crazy pants.